Do you remember the taste of strawberries, Sam? I'm Gandalf. I'm a horse!
Hey Ron, how's it going? How's your day been? Hashtag hi, hashtag howdy, hashtag classic cowboy greeting, hashtag what's up, hashtag 90s.
Everything is awesome! Hashtag just chilling like a villain. Hashtag lovable bad guys. Hashtag speaking of lovable bad guys, I just watched Wreck-It Ralph on the weekend. Hashtag just because you're a bad guy doesn't make you a bad guy.
Hashtag animated movies are the best. Hashtag Disney rocks! Speaking of movies, I just finished this Pirates of the Caribbean marathon. Watched all 4 movies. Hashtag Captain Jack Sparrow. Hashtag I've got a jar of dirt. Hashtag doesn't have to be Halloween in order to dress up. Hashtag I am a pirate. Hashtag I'm also 23.
Hashtag Camp Caroline problems.
Hashtag Hayes go hey.
Hashtag LOL.
Hashtag classic.
Dude, I was thinking we should start our own cooking show. Hashtag Rylan Shea in the morning. Hashtag. Dude, we could specialize in snacks. Hashtag maybe popcorn. Hashtag speaking of popcorn, I'm hungry. Hashtag hungry hippos. Hashtag I wish I had some. Hashtag gotta be salty sweet though. Hashtag throw some Smarties in there.
Hashtag magic. Oh. Hashtag yum.
Hashtag that was weird.
Ron, I'm so glad we've been friends for so long. Your friendship has been awesome.
Stop it. Hashtag friendship's an open door.
Hashtag we finish each other's.
Hashtag sandwiches.
Hashtag that's what I was gonna say.
Hashtag remember that handshake we made in grade 3?
Hashtag legendary.
Hashtag can't forget it. Hashtag if you do, you break the rules. Hashtag rule breaking means you're a girl.
Hashtag cooties.
Hashtag circle dot. Now you got your cootie shot.
Hashtag those are expansive.
Hashtag let's do it.
Hashtag snail. Hashtag crustacean. Hashtag dead crustacean. Hashtag jellyfish. Hashtag a big jellyfish.
What's going on in here? Hashtag get back to work. Hashtag ain't nobody got time for these hashtags. Hashtag get on my seat, Shay. Hashtag Zay.